I wonder what's in here.
Okay, good morning, everybody. It's 9:32 a.m. on Thursday, December the 22nd. We just bought some euro here, green line right here. See, we're long. I better fix this. Actually, okay. We just bought some euro here, 500 for our initial position. We bought those at 25.8. You can see the market's trading 29 right now. So here's our plan. We're starting out long 500, so we're going to go ahead and put in our sell order for those 500 here. And if the market continues down, we're going to continue to build our position. And we're going to put a buy order here. Okay, so that's our initial setup for this morning. So let's take a look around the world here. Let's go to our favorite, which is the cable here, British pound. Looking at this market right at the moment, what I would like to do here is I would like to get short the market. But I'm not going to get short here. What I would like to see is I'd like to see this market run up again like this. Unfortunately, that was 3 in the morning, and I didn't trade the night market last night because occasionally I do have to sleep at least twice a week. So we're starting out this morning. So what I'd like to see in the pound is I'd like to see a rally up to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a sell order right there. To start our initial position right there. Now, of course, if we see a screaming, sell-off down into this range on a tall, a long bar like this or this, then I'll probably go ahead and try to play the rebound. So I don't know which direction we're going to start out, either long or short, but I'd really rather be short overall, trading from the sell side today. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording, and I'll be back when one of these or any of these get close to being filled. We'll pick up the action then. Okay, I'm back for a second here. Looks like our euro is getting close to possibly being filled on the sell order, selling the initial 500. You can see the market's trading 35. We've got our sell order in right here at 40.5. So we've got 5.5, 6 pips up. You can see our candle here. It started running up just a second ago. I thought it might go ahead and ding it here. That's why I resumed, but not so fast. So I'll pause again, and we'll resume when it gets a little bit closer to one of the orders. Okay, looks like we might get filled here on our pound position. It looks like after the the markets opened here in the U.S., stock markets got a little buying going on, which is good. Okay, we're at 96. We're trying to sell at 96.5. We're at 93, 92, 93. So looks like we might be getting filled here in just a second if this buying keeps up. So we'll keep an eye on this one right at the moment here. We're at 94 offer. Okay, if it gets filled, you'll see that right there. Oh, come on. You'll see the red go away. There we go. Okay, we just sold the 500. Well, the red line doesn't go away. It just turns a darker color. So that red line now becomes that's our break-even line. And it's red because it shows that we're short. If we were to buy, like we did on the euro right here, you'll see that our break-even line, you can hardly see it because it's right on this dotted line. It's green, so that means that we're long. So it's just color-coded to to help keep us traders straight, which is a good thing. Looks like we're 38 offer. Excuse me. Very sorry. Haven't had all of my morning coffee yet. Okay, so we're 37 by 38. We're trying to sell those 500 at 40 and a half. Looks like we're probably going to get filled right through here. And that was just our initial position. See, we never did get a chance to build our position because I started with 500, and I usually start with a quarter to a half of whatever I want my size to be for the trade. So sometimes you enter the trade with only your initial tranche, and sometimes you never get a chance to build that position before you cover it. But that's okay. Okay, there we go. You just saw that happen. You saw the sell line go away, and so we covered those. We made $724 on that trade. Let's go look at our portfolio here. Okay, so for the day we're up 1,000 because we just covered our euro trade. We made 724 on it. We're short 500 of the pound, and we're up 364 on it. So there's our profit so far for the trade. We've been trading for what, 15 minutes so far. All right, we need to go take care of our pound. All right, two things. First order of business, put in our buy order, which is right here, to cover the 500, first of all. Okay. Second of all, if the market continues to rally, we're going to sell some more. Okay, so we have our buy order in at 82.5 down here where this blue line is. The red line in the middle represents our break even. That's our entry price so far. We have this red line, which is an additional sell order if the market continues to rally. So here we sit, and we'll see if we either we may get filled on our initial sell order. We may not get a chance to build this position either, but that's fine. A trade is a trade. A profit's a profit. There's plenty of action left in the day, so I'm sure that we'll get a chance to build a position as we go throughout the day. But this is the way that I personally like to trade, and looks like we might. Let's see here. 87. We've got five pips to go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause, and I'll resume when it gets closer to the action. One thing I forgot to tell you guys, sorry about that, is remember this buy order we had in here in the euro to build our position? Don't forget to go in and cancel your orders like I forgot. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that one right now. The reason I want to cancel that is because I don't want it hanging around out there. What if I get involved in trading another pair, or I switch over to the option trading, the live option trading room, and don't want to forget about any standing orders in there. So always remember to clear out your orders after your trade's over. You're going to establish new orders for new trades, but always clear out existing orders. Don't forget to do that. It's very important. And of course while I was doing that, we just got filled. So it looks like we sold we bought our initial tranche back in the pound as well, because you notice that our blue line has disappeared and the market is trading 82.5. That was our order, so we made 689 on that one. So what do? We go in and we cancel our standing order. All right, let's go look at our trade log for today. Okay, so here's what we did this morning so far. You can see that we we bought our euro at 9:26 in the morning at 30.3. Okay, we sold the euro at 9:42 at 40.5. So basically, that's 10 pips. We sold our British pound at 5,700 even. Okay, and then we bought it back at 56.82. So you see that we did that at 9:41, and we covered it at 9:46. So basically, those trades were pretty short this morning. So that's what we've done so far today. Here's our P&L for today. You can see our two trades right here that have, you know, the zeros, because I have it set to where it shows zero position lines. Okay, so we're up 14.13 today. I guess that's respectable for the first 20 minutes of trading. So so here we are. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording, and if I have another trade set up, I'll obviously, you know, click back on. Wanted to show you guys something about these charts that you may not have noticed. Let me move my microphone a little bit closer to me. I hope you can hear me okay. All right, let me just show you something about these charts you may not have noticed. It keeps track of your buy and sell prices on the chart itself throughout the day with little tiny hash marks. So I wanted to show you, I'm going to zoom this chart in here. Okay, this is a 30-minute chart. Remember, I trade off the 30-minute charts, okay? Now you have to look closely. You should be able to see this now that I've zoomed it in. Do you see this little tiny hash mark right here? This blue hash mark where I'm hovering right here? I'm going to point to it right there, and then I'm going to move my mouse away so you can look at it. Okay, that's where we bought our 500 initially. Then you see this little red hash mark right next to this candle right there. It's almost right where the price is. That's where we sold at. Okay, so throughout the day, you'll see on these charts, if you use IB, Interactive Brokers, then you know this, but if you don't, which chances are you probably don't use IB, you'll see all these little hash marks all over the chart. Okay, that just shows you where your prices were, where you bought and sold. So some days, you know, there'll be 20 of those all over the chart. I'll be sure and point that out to you when there's a bunch of them again, so you can see that. It's just something, just a little reference point, you know, that you can have, that it stores for you on the chart, so you can have a reference point of what you did, you know, during that day. Okay, let's zoom back out to our normal view that we like. There we go. Yeah, and remember, you know, while I look at the dailies, daily charts, and sometimes I look at even a 5-minute chart just for reference, I never trade off of those. Well, I use the daily for, you know, trying to gather overall direction, trend on the larger scene, but I trade off the 30-minute chart. So all the time when you see me trading the currencies in here, it's going to be off the 30-minute charts. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause, see if we can't find another trade to get set up with. Okay, so I was on the phone just now, and I had put an order in. I forgot to hit record. We just actually sold 500 of the British pound right here, and it's guess what? We sold it right about the same price that we sold it earlier. You can see our red line right here. Let's go in here and let's see our trade log. Okay, here we go. Here you can see we just sold that at 10:57. Right now it's 11 o'clock, so 3 minutes ago, and we sold it at 95. Remember last time we sold it at 5,700 even, so we're selling 5 pips below where we sold before. So let's go back and take a look at it. Okay, here we are. We've sold it. We're going to take our buy order. We're going to go ahead and put our buy order in. right there. All right, buy the 500, transmit. Okay. Also, we're going to put our sell order in right there in case we continue to rally. That way we'll build our position. Okay. Sidebar, little side note here. You know, today's Thursday. It's the 22nd of December. Obviously, the Christmas holidays have pretty much begun for a lot of traders. So the markets are relatively thin, which means that, well, not only in the currencies are not as thin as the stock markets, but even in the currencies, you'll see that you'll get, you know, a wider bid-ask spread. Sometimes you'll get quick, short, little snappy moves. So we have to keep that in mind. We're not gonna trade in the currencies all day today. This will probably be my last trade of the day, and then tomorrow we'll be trading a little bit, only if there's opportunity. There's no reason to push anything on a Friday, right before Christmas, which is Sunday. Next week, in between Christmas and New Year's, markets will, you know, probably be fairly good, and then of course we have you know, January coming up, 2012. So anyway, let's see how this trade works out. I'll pause and I will resume once we get closer to either of these orders, either the closing buy order or the additional sell order getting filled. Actually, as I look at it right now, we're bid 81, offered 82, and we're trying to buy at 78. So why don't we sit here for a second? Let's sit here for a second. We may even we may get filled on it coming up here. Let's do a zoom. There you go. Give you a zoom shot. This is our 30-minute operative candle right there. This is our closing buy order, and as you can see, we're trading 79.80. Now we're 78 half off bid. Let's see if they can offer it at 78. Do I see a 78 offer? I see a 78 bid. I'm sitting on the bid. 79 offer. $79. There's me and someone else making up the bid. I've got 500. Somebody's okay. There we go. Okay, so we just closed that one out. As you can see, our blue line went away. So our profit in the British pound today is 15.32, and we'll go to our portfolio page. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're closed out of our positions. We traded the euro and the British pound so far today. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. We started at 9:30. We're up 22.56 on the day, and that's probably going to be my last trade of the day. Main reason is I'm driving to Florida, where we have a house, taking the family down there for the holiday. So anyway, good day to everybody. Good trading to everyone, and I will see you soon.